RuPaul's Drag Race Coronavirus Edition featuring this season's queens.
Hey everybody, it's your boys, Brandon
and Josh. Welcome back to RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13.
My glasses were fogging up, so I had to take that down, honey. I had to take that down.
I know we're in COVID times, but is all this necessary?
I think, what we saw in this special, Corona can't keep a good queen down.
Oh my God, yes.
The ladies let us know that Drag Race was still happening, so we're going to talk a little bit about...
Amen, amen.
And, what's that?
I mean, you just can't be too careful.
I can't hear you.
When you have bitches... Oh, yes, I forgot I have my mask on. Oh, is that better? Oh, yes.
Yes.
With bitches like this around, you never know where she been, so you gotta be protected. Speaking of which...
What's your nasty ass?
Girl, you better hand sanitize, because I know where you been.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second, that's lube. Oh, it's not that kind of show.
Not
yet.
Thank you all for being here. Again, if you like your boys here at Booze Reviews, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any of this. But this is the coronavirus documentary special.
Bitch, I am so confused why we got this damn Corona special in the middle of an already elongated season.
We'll pull this down.
We had, 13 queens. We're on about episode 28.
For real, though.
And then we're like, let's have a documentary in the middle of it. Great, we know y'all filmed during COVID, girl. We proud of you. Pat on the back, but shit.
I get it. We can see that the judges panel, they're spaced out. They got the plexiglass. We can see RuPaul is at the end of the table. We get it. We know y'all did what y'all had to do. Why did y'all need... I feel like this special was for, Emmy season.
Maybe.
They're like, hey... Because Drag Race has won the Emmy for reality and RuPaul and all that.
We were one of the first that came back. Bitch, great. You want a cookie? Half of them look like they've been eating too many cookies since they filmed this anyway. I mean, I'm one to talk, but... Tina Burner came back. I was like, whoa, what happened to her? I want to know when they filmed this.
Not Tina. Not the one that's closest to your age, girl.
I know. Joey J, too. Joey J, little twink, but he coming back looking all fluffy and fruffy.
Well, hold on. If y'all haven't seen Joey J Instagram, now I know why Candy I want to taste, too, after that. Okay. Go check it out.
No, he don't have enough melanin for me.
La La Brie is your girl, the La La Brie experience. Okay, so let's go. We're not gonna do too long here today. Let's get into this.
Can I take my mask off now?
You're in the bubble. We've got another one. Okay, it feels like it never ends.
It does never end.
But I actually liked this special in theory, and you're right. We didn't need it. Right before Snatch Game.
I would have liked to have seen it after the season was over, the reunion kind of thing. Here's how we made it. We just lost all the momentum we got in this season.
Right.
In my opinion.
But the special just takes us behind the scene. It lets the girls, share their thoughts. Because the season 12 girls filmed regularly. But COVID happened during the airing of their season. So they could not do the back end.
Yeah.
The finale and the back end, which is traveling, meet and greets, drag con, all that.
That sucks for them, because that's the whole point of going to Drag Race, is that your career gets elevated afterwards. They've been quarantined for 11 months going, okay, now everybody's looking at season 13 girls we forgot about.
Right, forgot about us.
Damn.
Some of the girls are doing Heidi in Closet. That heifer has hustled. Jada has been doing the circuit.
What about the one with the little bird feeding? The spitting of the
Crystal?
worms. Yeah, Crystal Method. What's she doing?
Smoking in Santa Fe. I don't know. I don't know what she doing, okay? Some of the girls have went quiet.
Peyote.
But the season 13 girls are the first ones that they auditioned in January. Bambi Bishop sent in her tape for 14, just saying. You send in your tape in January, you get the call in June to go film in June, July. And so these were the first girls that had to go through it.
Yes. I do love some behind the scenes making of videos bullshit, because it's always nice to see, the first thing we did is, having been on as part of the finale a couple times. We get to see the producers and the PAs and people working whatever.
Yeah, we know
and then we both looked at each other and like, wait, who's the British bitch that's making the casting call?
Right. When all those girls was like, hello, you've been accepted to RuPaul's Drag Race. I was like, who is that? That's not one of them.
So we want to know more about this. Who does have
Also, it inadvertently, because a lot of the online community loves to like look out for girls who go missing on social media.
Oh, yeah.
You guys just let us know when to look.
When to look,
Like
yes.
June, apparently 5 weeks to production is June 1st-ish. So if a bitch go missing in June 1st, you know, she
Right.
on the show.
And the Godfather's long since retired, so we know where it must be. Woo. How come we're not having our season sponsor Truly this week?
Oh, yes, we're just having a little coffee. It didn't feel like... Oh, she got the Rona. She got the Rona. Funny story for y'all, because some of the girls talked about this. I think Candy mentioned that she had tested positive before she went. Tamisha Amon revealed that she had been positive at some point. I think it was after, maybe. Olivia has been positive. And, like, if you are worried or scared, please go get tested. Go get checked. If you have access to that vaccine, make sure you are taking it. It doesn't matter if you get the 2-dose, the 1-dose. Go get yourself covered.
I got my testing right up at CVS drive-thru. I pulled up there. They passed out a little nose swab right in the thing.
Digged all up in there.
I sure did.
Didn't hit Nan brain.
I picked a little brain.
Pulled it out.
You know what's funny about this is it's interesting to see. Because I don't know if y'all know, I run a nonprofit theater company, opera company in Los Angeles.
What you say?
Called Mission Opera. Check us out. MissionOpera.com.
Like that time we did the Spirituals, Hymns, and Hopes concert for Mission Opera. And
Spirituals, Hymns, and Hollers.
right? Or what's today? Plug it, bitch. Plug it.
Yeah, but by the time this come out, maybe it'll be yesterday. But check us out, MissionOpera.com. We got 2 shows coming up. And here's the thing. I was so adamant about making sure we're creating content and creating our love of performing arts in COVID. I had no idea what all these bitches going through, because I was like, I thought I took very high precautions and safety measures, and after watching this episode, I'm like, oh, apparently I still could have did some more.
Or maybe, well, yes, you could. Yes, you could. You see this look? He still could do more. Even in COVID, girl. What is this look?
Honey, this is my quarantine onesie, bitch. If we're gonna be quarantining, at least I get to quarantine with you.
But this show, like, it really did. Like, I actually applaud them because they, like, in the gay community, it kind of feels like everyone's just ready to get back to it. We want to be in the clubs. We want to be at Pride. We want to be all up on each other.
And sling. Oh.
Side note, Joey J was thirsty. He was talking about he had porn in his room. He was like, if nobody has touched me in 8 days. Right. He needed some dick.
Did we have a glory hole somewhere in that hotel, I wonder?
He probably drilled one to whoever's room was next door. Just stick it through real quick. But anyway, I think I naturally just assumed because of the type of show this was that it was going to be a little lax. But they really thought they showed how they redesigned the workroom. They had the plastic between the crew members. Like, each girl had certain crew members that were her bubble. Yeah. And so they were the ones interacting. And, like, it was really well
there
done.
were some things we clocked watching, like the plexiglass between Michelle and Ross and them, and having like the girls have to come to the table where RuPaul's at, so she doesn't travel around to them. We're like, wait, this bitch using COVID as an excuse to be lazy.
I think RuPaul was like, oh hell yeah, I get to keep them hoes over there.
I love how they made this entire episode, and they're like, they didn't have RuPaul come in at all. They're like, can you film 4 sentences on? She's like, no, bitch, I'll give you 2.
RuPaul, I mean, we should have known, because RuPaul had to be at the finale last year. Michelle got up in her gown with her husband's cakes. Ooh.
Right.
Ross was in his car, was at the piano.
And RuPaul just put a mask on. I mean, I can't remember if the cucumbers was there, but I mean, in my mind, I imagine the fucking spa, the cucumbers, and the face cream. Like, I'm here.
Well, the funny thing was, they had the reunion, and it was like bedtime theme. So I was like, okay, RuPaul had on her night mask. Okay, we'll leave it alone. Everybody, they was clocking her then, but it was like, okay, I defended her.
Right, then the second
the
time.
finale, I was like, oh, girl, you a mess. RuPaul.
You know RuPaul hate getting up into drag anyway. She like, why did I make my career start off with this shit? Now I gotta keep it.
But she sent in her voiceover lines, and they added something to the documentary.
But we're excited to continue this season. We're gonna be back next week with content. If this is your first time viewing our show, I'm sorry, this ain't what we usually do.
Next week is Snatch Game, so that's an episode not to be missed. I think that's why they did this, to cool us down, and we're going to be really excited for Snatch Game. But other than that, there's not much. I'm going to get your legs up in the air later. I'm going to keep my mask on.
Hey, this is gay sex in the age of COVID, bitch. Y'all don't have to wear protection except for mask on your face.
PrEP is not the Moderna vaccine, guys. It does not cover that, so make sure y'all are being safe. Woo. And I guess until next time.
Yes, in the Prost, as they say in German.
Prost.
RuPaul's Drag Race Coronavirus Edition featuring this season's queens: Mass Hysteria, Coroan, Sanitizer,
Faith Mask,
Anita Rollo Paper, Dinah Corona,
Nima Cockle,
Quarantina, Washo Han, Viola Hazard,
Vaccination,
Sudana Outbreak, Guerra Flushada, Social Distance,
Epidemic, and her sister Pandemic, Tammy Flu,
Micah Roban, Vera Lepidemic, Lysol, Purella DeVille, COVID-19, and CDC. Those are your queens for RuPaul's Drag Race Coronavirus Edition. Now don't f*** it up.